Good evening, everyone. Tewksbury Zoning Board of Appeals for June 27th, 2019 is in session. First item on the agenda is the approval of the minutes. We don't have any minutes. Okay. All right, first continued hearing.
Sharon Starkey for a variance from Section 4130, Table of Dimensional Requirements, Appendix B of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for side yard setback and maximum lot coverage to construct a two-car garage addition to the existing single-family home as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 66 Patton Road, Assessors Map 56, Lot 180, zoned residential.
Come on up, please. If you could just state your name and address for the record again, please.
Sharon Starkey, 66 Patton Road.
Jonathan Starkey, 66 Patton Road.
All right. So you were here last month, and last month, you wanted a variance for a side yard setback, and I believe it was a special permit for being over 20%. No, it was another variance, so it would have been two variances. But we received a letter saying that you redid the math on this?
Yes.
So you don't,
Yes.
you're not over 20%
We have-
anymore?
Correct. We have the surveyor redo everything.
18 something, okay. So now you're just looking for the side yard setback?
Yeah, the
Yes.
6 inches.
And we all went and looked at it. Thank you for marking it out, that was nice. We also have a letter that I'll probably read. To whom it may concern, it's dated June 25th, 2019. We, Domingos M. Viara and Nellie M. Viara, who reside at 60 Patton Road, Tewksbury, Mass., do not have a problem with Sharon Starkey of 66 Patton Road building a two-car garage on their property as long as it is at least 9 foot 6 inches away from our property as stated in the plans. That was just a letter we received from your neighbor. I'm sure you know that.
Yep.
So nothing's changed on the garage.
Nope.
It's just the math has changed. You took the shed out of the equation.
Right.
All right. In relationship to your fence that's on that side, where is the property line?
Okay, you explain it.
That
'Cause it does
has-
go at an
it's-
angle, so there's only
Yeah.
like gonna be 3 to 4 feet at the most that's even gonna be at that 9.6. And then it ends up at 13 feet off of their property line.
Yeah, the house doesn't sit square on the
fence
property.
goes like this way, like we're kitty corner-ish, so in the fence.
Is the fence on the line?
That, we're not 100% sure. I think the fence is actually a little bit on our side.
Most times people do put the fence
Yeah.
on their side of the property.
Yeah, that was all existing when we purchased the house.
Here we go. All right, that shed's going away. 9 foot 6. Yeah, because where your line was and where that fence was, I didn't get out of the truck, I was looking under the cars that were there. It looked really close. It didn't look like 9 feet. Am I wrong? Was it about 9
No,
feet?
if you actually measure
No,
it,
you
it's,
measured it.
I'm sure you did.
Promise.
yeah, oh yeah, if you measure it, because I measured up the corner of the
Yeah.
house to get the 25 feet to that point, and if you measure it, I think it was actually right about 9'3" or 9'4".
From the fence.
Yeah, from the fence, but like I said, I think the fence is actually a little more on our side,
I'm gonna say it's not.
okay?
Well, if you measured off the edge of your garage and got 9 foot 3, 9 foot 4,
Yeah,
No, it's 9.6.
hold on.
yeah,
If you measured off your house,
Yeah.
put your outside line for your garage,
yeah.
and then measured to the fence, and you got 9,
I
3,
mean, I
9,
wasn't
4,
exact as far as points, but,
your plot plan is showing that at 9'6", so that fence is 2 inches, 3 inches away from your property line,
probably,
Okay,
which,
yeah.
on the larger lots,
sure.
Most people put them a couple of feet into their property, so if you don't get along with your neighbor, you have the right to go around and work the backside of your fence,
Most
okay.
don't have that
because it's on your
problem, so-
property.
Yeah,
With these smaller lots, you don't have 2 feet. You know what I mean? You're not gonna bring that fence in 2 feet.
Right.
right.
All right. All right, any questions, board members?
None.
All right, anything else you'd like to say?
I mean, the only thing is how, like, you can see on the plot plan how the garage is actually gonna be, it's only gonna be the 9'6", so even inside that 10 feet for only a couple of feet or so as it flares out, because from what I measured to the fence that's existing towards the back corner of the garage, we're gonna end up about 13 feet away from the property.
All right, I almost wish they, whoever did your plot plan had marked out where 10 feet would have been.
Right, I know what you're saying.
Why are you going 25, not 24?
Well, we're gonna have to do a double foundation there because the previous addition that we did is actually on the precast footings from Shea, so we're gonna have to kind of push the foundation wall further into the garage. So we're gonna lose some space there.
Okay. And it's a lot of work for 6 inches. That's the only reason I asked.
Yeah,
'Cause most garages are 24.
right, but we're gonna lose,
I think it's a matter of not wanting to disrupt, right, the footings that are in.
Yeah.
Just because we're
Yeah,
all
'cause they're the
sanded
precast
to a certain-
footings.
I mean, we all know that, so it's more of a safety thing, I think. I didn't want to disrupt it, I was the one that was a pain in the neck about that. I'm like, you're not putting beams, you're not balancing the house while you do it, no, just.
I understand. There's more curiosity for me, because
Yeah, okay.
most garages are 24, and to go 25, you had to do all of this, which is all the additional cost. So I was just curious. If you went 24 by 24, you would have went and got a permit and been done.
See that? I think we might have had that conversation.
All right, anything else, board members? Nothing? Anything else you'd like to say?
No, thank
All right, being a public hearing, I'll open it to the public at this time. If anyone here would like to speak, seeing none. If somebody would like to make a motion to close both parts of the hearing, we can vote on it and have a discussion.
Make a motion to close both parts of the hearing?
Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor? Aye. Any discussion?
No.
All right, I feel a lot better knowing that it's not going to be over the 20%. I'm okay with 6 inches. The neighbor's okay with 6 inches. So,
Make a motion.
good.
Make a motion to approve Sharon Starkey for a variance from section 4130, table of dimensional requirements, appendix B of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for a side yard setback and maximum lot coverage to construct a 2-car garage addition to the existing single-family home as shown on the plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 66 Patton Road, Assessors Map 56, Lot 180, zoned residential.
We had a letter that stated they didn't need the variance for maximum lot coverage. Because originally they included the shed, and then they, it was brought to their attention that the shed's coming down.
My mistake. You want me to just remake the motion? Is that acceptable? I should have taken it off before.
Yeah, well, I'm looking at 2 agendas, and they're on both of them. But yeah.
Yeah, we did have the letter, so.
We do have the letter, so just read that without the maximum lot coverage.
All right. Make a motion to approve Sharon Starkey for a variance from section 4130, table of dimensional requirements, appendix B of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for side yard setback to construct a 2-car garage addition to the existing single-family home as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 66 Patton Road, Assessors Map 56, Lot 180, zoned residential.
Thank you very much.
Motion, you don't have it yet.
Oh, okay.
Motion has been made. I didn't hear you if you seconded it. Did you second the motion? Motion's been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Vote
Now I can
unanimous.
say thank you.
Now you can say.
Appreciate it very much.
You're welcome. Good luck.
Thank you so much.
Good night.
All right. Our first new hearing, please.
Jay Henshaw for of Gibraltar Pools Corp. on behalf of Carlos and Lisa Del Liano for a variance from Section 4143 and Section 4130, Appendix B of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for principal dwelling setbacks and side yard setbacks to install a 12 by 24 above-ground pool with safety deck as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 37 Bay State Avenue, Assessors Map 96, Lot 22, zoned residential.
How are you, sir?
How you doing?
If you could state your name and address, please.
Jay Henshaw, Gibraltar Pools, and I'm here representing the Delanos.
Do you have an address, sir?
Oh, I'm sorry, 435 Boston Street, and that's in Topsfield, the applicant, and we're representing the Delanos at Bay State Ave, I think it was
We have their address, we just need
Yeah.
yours.
37.
All right. So, I'm just trying to find your plot plan again. Now tell us a little bit what you're doing.
Okay, well, we're contracted to install an above-ground pool. Unfortunately, because of the size of the lot and the placement of this dwelling on the lot, there's no place on the property that it can go without requesting a variance. I can't conform anywhere. The least intrusive is where we placed it. We actually reduced the size of the pool as well. So we're seeking relief of 3 feet from the sideline and 3 feet from the dwelling, which both requires 10 feet. We believe that it's completely within the spirit of law. If you look at the neighborhood locus I supplied, the neighborhood is littered with the very similar structures in the same situations.
I was unfamiliar with the setback from the dwelling.
Yeah, we were too.
So they're calling it an accessory, a detached accessory building or structure located on the same lot and behind the front line of the principal building, provided that not more than 25% of the required yard area shall be so occupied, and further provided that an accessory structure shall not be located nearer than 10 feet from the principal building and at least 10 feet from any side or rear lot line. So there you go.
It's an oddity that happens a lot though, because the strange thing is an above-ground pool is considered an accessory structure, whereas an in-ground pool, which are generally larger, aren't. Very kind of oddball thing.
Okay. Yeah, because if you didn't need to be 10 feet, structures, well, the definition,
Yep.
I'm sure you read all this, of an accessory building or structure. A building or structure subordinate to a principal building or structure and customarily used to serve the purpose of the principal building. A building is an accessory only where a principal building exists on the same lot.
Yeah, I guess they consider the swimming pool same as a shed.
Here we go. Accessory residential use. any use customarily incidental to the principal residential use, such as a private garage, carport, playhouse, private greenhouse, tool shed, tennis court, storage of one recreational trailer, home utility trailer, boat, and snowmobile, or swimming pool. Well, I learned something today. All right. Any questions, board members?
No, I would have been more concerned with the 3 feet, the 7-foot numbers if they were talking about an in-ground pool. Detriment.
Definite concern.
What are you putting for a fence around it? Well, let me ask you, first of all, where is the ladder to the pool,
The ladder to the pool.
to get into the pool?
It's actually in the corner, built onto the deck, swings up blocks. The property is fenced.
Which corner?
It's in the back. If you're looking at the plan, it's in the top right corner.
Closest to the house?
Yeah.
Okay. And you're putting ladder swings down,
I'm sorry?
ladder swings down right to the ground?
Yeah.
Off of that deck?
Yep.
And then you're putting another enclosure around that?
Yeah, the fence is, it's fenced, doesn't need one.
And that'll be behind the house though, right?
Mm-hmm.
Is it gonna be on the same line as the house when you're done?
On the same line.
No. With the side of the house?
Uh,
How far is your fence with your self-closing, self-latching gate gonna be?
Okay, the whole structure's enclosed, so the whole pool's fenced.
Right.
And then the yard is fenced.
When you say it's fenced, it has a 4-foot fence around your walk-around?
Yeah, the property itself is fenced in.
Right.
That, as far as the building department is included, that complies with the area codes.
So you don't have to put another structure there?
No.
So the gate the ladder flips up and locks
Flipped
and
up and
done?
locked.
Okay. Okay. All right, anything else, board members? Anything else? Sir? All right, being a public hearing, we'll open it to the public at this time. Seeing no one. Want to close both parts of the hearing?
Make a motion to close both parts of the hearing?
Motion's been made.
Second.
Second. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Any discussion? No?
No.
All right. Someone like to make a motion?
Motion.
Make sure you include both sections, 4130 and
Yeah, I'm going
41.
to read it as is on the... Make a motion to approve Jay Hensall of Gibraltar Pools on behalf of Carlos and Lisa Delano for a variance from Section 4143 and Section 4130, Appendix B of the Tewksbury zoning bylaws for the principal dwelling setbacks and side yard setbacks to install a 12 by 24 above-ground pool with safety deck as shown on plans filed with this board. Said property is located at 37 Bay State Avenue, Assessors Map 96, Lot 22, Zoned Residential.
Motion has been made and seconded. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. You're all set?
Thank you.
Good luck.
Thanks, have a good night.
You too. Any old business, gentlemen? Any new business? I hear rumor that we had a couple of people apply for our open seats on the board, which is nice.
How many do we have?
We have one open seat, excuse me, one open seat right now. Which is good, be nice to have a full board again. Haven't had a full board in years. Be nice. All right, our next meeting is July 25th, 2019. Meetings are televised on Comcast Channel 99 and Verizon Channel 33. But if you're watching us, you know that. Anyone want to make a motion to adjourn?
I make a motion to adjourn the meeting.
Motion's been made? Second. Second. All in favor? Aye. We're adjourned.